Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and currently I'm standing outside what used to be the Empty Bottles, 2nd Street Annie's, and the Fairview because sadly these buildings are getting knocked down in just a short few days, and so I figured we'll do one final walk around to kind of relive the memories because I know a lot of you guys have so many awesome memories here, and so I figured we'll walk around and then we'll get the drone in the sky to show you what looks like one last time. I mean, look, you can see they started ripping this down. All the windows are out. So anyway, before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. Now, as I'm walking to the very end of the block, just so I could start at the very beginning of the building, or I guess technically the end of the building, let me go ahead and recap what's going on here. This entire block, from Empty Bottles all the way to the Fairview, is going to get knocked down to become the residences at Pacific Avenue. This is going to wind up being a 4-story building with something like 74 units. Is that right? Yeah, 74 units. It's still going to have commercial properties under here. It's going to have an outdoor pool and then a bar right next to it. It's going to be really cool once it's done. It's mostly going to be housed for students, J1 students, when they come over here to work for Maurice Piers and other businesses down here. Now, while there is no official word that it's coming down very, very shortly, we know it is for a few reasons. One is because the power company was legitimately here just yesterday, and they cut the power completely from the building. And then on top of that, they started ripping out all of the windows, and anything that was valuable, they already took out. So that just means that we're very short to it coming down. So let me flip the camera around and we'll start walking around. So here is the alleyway. You can see some of the roof down in the corner back here. I tried to reach out to the owner to see if we can go inside one more time, but no one ever got back to me. So I guess we'll just peer into the windows and see what we can see, guys. As you can see inside Empty Bottles, MT, I know it's funny. There is absolutely nothing left in here. I mean, they ripped out everything, including the ceiling tiles. This part's ready to come down. We'll continue down just a little bit into this door and peer through here, see what we have. Yep, still completely empty. They boarded up this doorway here. I'm assuming people tried to get in. No trespassing. Now, someone just walking by just told me that these caves right here supposedly mean this is where they're going to knock in the wall or something like that. I don't know, I'm not a demo expert, maybe someone on here knows. But no, I was too young to enjoy any of these places. At least Fairview was closed way before I turned 21, and so was any of these places. I mean, I never even went to 2nd Street Annie's. It's just sad to see these places go. I just want to flip over here to show you this. That's right, this is the apron of the building being ripped down. I kind of assumed that someone's going to save this sign. I know 2nd Street Annie, supposedly this sign is getting saved, and so is the neon inside the Fairview, but I don't know about this one. Plenty of photos from this angle over here. This club used to be hopping back in the old days. This entire block used to be happening. I mean, starting back here with the Stardust, you had Neil's, the Hurricane, you have Empty Bottles. I don't remember what the middle place was here off the top of my head, and then the Fairview. And we're making our way down. This was the Pacific Beer and Liquor Store, which supposedly is coming back this year, and we can peer in to see what we can see. And you can see that also inside it's been completely torn down. There's really nothing left to see in there. We have a boarded up doorway here, coming up to the 2nd Street Annie sign. This is all still locked out. This was recently done too, a few years ago. So really cool. If anyone likes pirates, you have to save this door right here. It's pretty cool. Now we're getting away to the alleyway over here on the left, which is closed off. You see they're actually tearing down the fence in the back at this very moment. But I want to go ahead and pan out so you can look upstairs at the apartments that were here at 2nd Street Annie's, because all the windows are out. Another indication that they're going to be ripping down very shortly. Glass is very hard to pick up, so it's easier just to take them out while you can. This can give you a good view of the entire block. And as we zoom in, you can see that the ceiling was falling down. I don't think there was any way for them to really redo this entire building for J1 students and keep it nice. So I'm Unfortunately, it's gotta go. Now we're on to the Fairview, which is the one thing you guys have been asking about to see for a very long time. Now, I'm very short, so I don't know how well I can get this into the window, but let's take a look. Yeah, I know you can't really see much. It's quite dirty, and I'm not really good at getting in to like clean the glass to do that, but it's better than nothing, right? Now, the window here, supposedly, there was neon here, and supposedly that was saved. Now, I don't know who actually got it. I think the owner wanted to keep it. Now, if you remember a long time ago, there used to be another sign here and there. Years ago, one night, randomly, me and my wife were driving by, and we noticed they were taking them off the roof. And so I said to the guys, are you able to leave that on the side? I would love to save it. Because you know me, I like to save history. And unfortunately, later on that night when I went to go pick him up, I don't know why, the construction crew not only went ahead and broke the sign, but also took the neon and just broke it into little pieces. So there was nothing for me to save. I did save the star from it, but that's about it. Anyway, let's continue down. So they're currently knocking down stuff in the backyard, so I don't want to bother them, but this is us on the south side of the building. It's going to be a few-month project, and so I figured, why don't we go ahead and every few months, just like how I do all the other projects down here, we'll put the drone in the sky, and that way we can compare the progress from time to time. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So there you guys go. Now you got to see sort of inside of it, a little bit of the top part of 2nd Street Annie's and the construction there. We'll come back in a few months to go ahead and give you guys an update and do more drone videos for you guys. That way we can keep an eye on the progress. Hopefully we'll have a couple photos of them actually ripping it down too. Anyway, I'm Joey. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the beach. Bye.